Hello from the top of a incredibly empty ET parking structure. I am here right now for the AP Takeover event. Universal is holding a special event in the park for annual pass holders tonight. It is opening night of Jurassic World Dominion, so I'm hoping there's going to be some Jurassic World stuff, but I'm also here to look at construction. So we have the lower lot Nope stage. We finally have confirmation of a new Horror Nights maze and some stuff at Super Nintendo World. So let's just start over with Horror Nights. And here we are looking at Halloween Horror Nights from the Curious George parking structure. And starting with this first maze, the first thing to note is we now have a new prop parked outside. And it says Smith's Piano Service. If anyone knows what movie that is from, let me know. Now over to the right, we have that same wagon, which says Ticket Office on it. In the middle of the parking lot, the Jurassic World banners have gone. These were used for an internal Universal event where they had Bryce Dallas Howard, Colin Trevorrow, and other cast and crew members down in the lower lot to promote the new Jurassic World film that comes out tonight. Over here, we finally now have confirmation as to what this maze is. Yes, that's right, this faraway maze is going to be Halloween. I believe it is going to focus on the original Halloween movie, and you can see that front facade has been, half of it has been primed with white paint, and the other half has been painted to look like wood. So this is exactly what we thought since the beginning. It is nice to know that things have been confirmed. Universal has officially confirmed this. Okay, now let's head over to Universal CityWalk Hollywood for Toothsome Chocolate Emporium update. Now before even testing out Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen, I headed over to Voodoo Donut over at Universal CityWalk Hollywood for an exclusive Jurassic World Dominion inspired donut. And it was blueberry filled with chocolate glazing. I'm sorry I didn't film myself eating it, but it was good. It was neat. It's only going to be available for a limited time, so if you are around the area, come and check it out. Now, looking at the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen, where it seems like the scaffolding and the scrims have covered even more of the building, but what is not covered is that front floor. Yes, we can still see in the front floor, not much progress here. We still have that platform on the bottom with the stairs and the ramp. Hopefully we'll see more progress there. While we have lost access to see the doors on the second balcony, especially from City Loft, we can still see that the railing on that second balcony still has the Hard Rock guitars. So I don't know how long that's going to stay up, or even if it'll stay over for Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. It absolutely could. But anyway, fun update here at Toothsome. Now let's head into the park. So I realize I haven't really explained what I'm doing here. So it is right now 6:40 p.m. I'm here for an annual pass holder takeover event. So it is a very reduced crowd, separate ticketed event. The ticket was free. Universal opened it to all annual pass holders who wanted one and who were able to get one. I was, so thank goodness. And it starts at 8 and it goes until I think midnight. I definitely will not be here that late, but I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of special offerings they have in the park, what kind of unique pass holder exclusive things we can do, and really what it is. We'll also check on construction and all that, but I'm just really excited. Let's head in the park. Okay, I'm now officially in the park. I have my Universal Pass exclusive lanyard. The event, again, still does not start till 8, so I'm gonna do some construction updates before it officially starts. There is no exclusive anything that is for tonight that is unique to tonight. So there's no giveaways, there's no exclusive beverage or snack or anything that you can only get tonight. The only thing that is special about tonight is they're gonna have some DJs, some cool lighting, some characters, but nothing that you wouldn't get maybe going to Grad Bash or something. Starting in the Universal Studio Store, here's our look at what will become the Super Nintendo World section. You can actually see from outside, they open the internal doors and you can't really see anything, but they're open, so maybe they're airing out some paint or something. Also inside the studio store, this is a brand new, at least to me, Owen Grady plush and a new Jurassic World hat. So the first thing I thought I would do is just try again. I was here this past weekend and I wanted to get the Coca-Cola exclusive pass holder beverage, and of course they were out, so I'm gonna try again today at Mel's Diner and see if they have it. Okay, so I just got my Coke beverage. It took 30 minutes. A really, really long time. From the moment I ordered to the moment I got it, it took 30 minutes. There were a lot of people waiting in line. There was no communication. And the beverage, $10, you know, I don't care, it's $10 for beverage. Of course, it's not worth it, but it's actually pretty decent. It just tastes like a Coke with like frosting at the top. Not bad. But 30 minutes. If I had known it was going to take that long, I would have not done it and came back later, because now I probably can't do the studio tour tonight. So instead, what I'm going to do is a little earlier, before I got on the studio tour, before I even entered the park, I filmed a quick update on the Nope backlot, the western town in the studio tour. So let's head over to Future Jake here. Hey, Future Jake here. It's a little bit brighter out because this was recorded a little bit earlier, but we are looking from the top of the ET parking structure at the Nope, or what's believed to be the Nope set. Now, one thing to note is, first in the bottom left, there's a brand new building that appears to be being erected right now. It's just a frame. This is way more than a temporary thing for Horror Nights. This is way more than a temporary thing for a movie set. This is permanent. So as we expected last week, this is probably going to be a new finale, or part of a new finale to the studio tour. And I certainly expect it to be. The pathway is wide enough, or it could just be a new set to film at. I have no idea. It's really, really cool that they're building this. Anyway, back to Jake. While we were on the upper lot, right next to Mel's Diners, the La Llorona Horror Nights maze. Not much progress since this past weekend. If anything, it looks maybe a little bit more weathered, but maybe that's just because it's nighttime. And instead of checking out the sides and back of the Parisian Courtyard maze, because we know there's nothing to see there, I'm just gonna head to the former smoking section to check on Super Nintendo World. And here we are looking at Super Nintendo World. It's a little hard to see because of the sunset, but we're gonna zoom in, and here we go. I'm gonna start on the right side of the land here, over at the Warp Pipe, which doesn't have any update. Over here on Peach's Castle, that white cylinder in the center of the frame, that is going to be one of the turrets of her castle. Moving to the left a little bit, no new updates here. Left a little bit more, somebody had mentioned in a comment that there is a question mark box that is here. I don't see it, but they said it was somewhere in this frame. Moving to the left a little bit more, looking at Bowser's Castle. Not much to see here on a side view, but right behind Mount Boonpole, that looks like a new piranha plant to me. Very exciting. Just in the last couple days we got that. Now we'll have a better look at this from the Starway, so you know what, let's just head towards the lower lot now. But as I say every time we leave the former smoking section, do not smoke, it kills you. So the entire Universal Center Plaza has been closed off for past member activities later tonight. We'll check that out when we head back to the upper lot. Across from Hogsmeade is the Production Central store. Now, last time we were in here, it had Universal classic movies like Back to the Future, Jaws, and E.T. But now it has Jurassic World Dominion here in the front, but that's not why we're here. We're here to check out something right over here to the left, and that is the merchandise preview for Horror Nights 22. Now we have this shirt, which says Universal Monsters Legends Collide. It has the nice logo here. And we also have that in a Christmas ornament here. So right next to the Universal Monsters Legends Collide merch is the Halloween merch. On the back, it does say 2022, so it is a yearly shirt, and it is blacklight reactive. We also have a bauble up here as well. Now, this store does have other Universal Monsters merchandise, but if you want the Universal Monsters Legends Collide shirt, this is where you get it, right here at Production Central. Now, the park officially closes in 20 minutes, so let's head right next to Production Central to check on wait times right now. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is 10 minutes, Hippogriff is 20, Ollivander's 15, Studio Tour 15, Secret Life Pets is 20, Despicable Me 25, Simpsons 30, Kung Fu Panda 15, Jurassic World 60, and it's pretty cold too. Transformers and Mummy are both 30, Animal Actors had its last show, and Waterworld has its last show in about 5 minutes. Now, right across from the Studio Directory and Production Central, they're setting up this cool green screen. We'll definitely be back here to see what kind of photos they have. At the end of Springfield, USA, it's very exciting that the screen has been turned on. Now, because I always come to the park so early, I never get to see this booth open. This is right next to the lower lot, and it sells Simpsons merch and donuts. Okay, and now it's suddenly nighttime. I have this beautiful sunset behind me, and I just did a 25-minute live stream, and during that time, I walked around the upper lot. I got this really cool photo at a neat green screen photo booth. Cool, okay. Walked around the Wizarding World, did a lot of things. Looked at some construction on Horror Nights. Unfortunately, it's gotten a little too dark to look at any more construction. I'll show you Super Nintendo World now. Not much you can see from this angle. You can see, though, the faraway maze for Horror Nights. That new one does have some wood coming up. But now I'm going to head to the lower lot and see what they have down there. Okay, heading towards the lower lot in Jurassic World. Wow, it is getting dark. Looks like we have another green screen photo op down here. But before we even get there, look, we have a gobo that says, "Welcome, Universal Studios Hollywood Pass member." Okay, walking towards the back of the area between Transformers and the Mummy where I filmed the warp pipe entrance. Really, I think I'm going to stop doing that from this point on because there's nothing to see. It's just all covered up. We're not going to have anything to reveal until it is revealed. But here are some looks around the lower lot. It is so pretty. They had a DJ that was playing music that will definitely get me demonetized if I play it, so I won't. They had Jurassic World was all lit up. In fact, all the rides and attractions down here are lit up. I don't know whether to call them rides or attractions here. I know at Disneyland, they're all attractions. I think there's only 2 rides, Big Thunder and Mr. Toad, but I don't know. I think they're referred to as rides here, not attractions. I don't know, let me know. So other than the Grad Bash DJ and the green screen photo moment, there's nothing really down here to do other than ride the attractions. So we checked out Super Nintendo World a little bit. It just got too dark to see too much. So let's head to the upper lot because I have a feeling there's gonna be a couple more things up there. Okay, so I'm trying to avoid that pass member area right now because they're playing very copyrighted music. California Love. So I'm actually gonna head there right now and I'm gonna mute myself just while I'm there and play some non-copyright music.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Donkey?
I'm doing good, man. The neighbors are throwing a little party, though, and they didn't invite me, though. I'm a little upset, you know.
I heard. Well, it's for pass. Are you a pass holder?
Am I a pass holder? I'm a pass holder, but you mean like I passed gas earlier? I did that. Is that good enough?
Can you hold the gas?
Yeah, a little gas. I did not hold the gas, though. I did not hold.
Oh, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, but Shrek always says better out than in, so all these guys are not following his advice, is what you're saying.
So you are not a pass holder because of Shrek?
I am not a pass holder because of, yeah, let's blame this on Shrek. Let's blame
oh my goodness.
Shrek,
how dare he?
Sound good, but I know. This is crazy.
I feel like he would love to party too, right?
He would like to party. He's probably over there right now.
Oh
Didn't invite the dungeons.
I'll have to go check that out.
Are you busting a move over there or something like that?
I haven't checked it out yet.
You gonna go? You haven't checked it out yet? Just go. All right, man. Let me know how it is over there. Maybe do they got some birthday cake over there or something? Bring me some birthday cake.
Okay, will do. I'll see you, Donkey.
A piece with a rose or something. That'd be cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, bye.
See ya.
Have fun.
Okay, walking down Pet's Place, that was so cool. I figured I need to do at least one attraction while I'm here. And while Secret Life Pets does have the longest wait, I hope that means it is the longest wait for Standby and Express is still really short.
Oh, hey, how you doing there? Hey, don't be scared, you're gonna be okay. Amiga, I've yet to lose a single pup.
Okay, here in front of the Waterworld stunt show, unfortunately there's not much to see of Horror Nights behind me, but I do want to comment on what tonight is, and I will say it was fun. They had that neat DJ, but if you're somebody like me who doesn't go on rides every time you're here, there weren't many characters. It was, to me, I just saw Donkey, Beetlejuice was there, but he left when the event started, and I think they were just having Megatron out tonight, just one. transformer, so interesting. They could have done a nighttime show of Waterworld. They could have done nighttime lights at Hogwarts Castle. They chose not to. I don't know why. And also, a lot of the stores and food locations were closed too. I understand it's late at night, and of course you have hours and stuff. Anyway, leaving the park, this is a really cool thing. Outside, the front gate has this insane projection mapping on it. It looks beautiful. This was a really fun night. I got to do a lot of things I've not done. I tried new food, new beverages. I got on a ride. I did a live stream for the first time. Maybe I'll do another one sometime. I don't know. Probably not. But thank you so much for joining me for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.